Yo, what's up? What's good, chat? What's good, ASFX TV? Let me get my screen up. I don't know if my chart up. How we doing, guys? Good afternoon. Happy Monday. Good to be here. All right, let me share this screen. There we go. James should be joining us shortly, I'm sure. That's not good. What's good, guys? Oh, wow, that one sucks. How we doing? I'm always playing around with this, trying to find the right one. I feel like we got to make more layouts. What's good? What's good? Sherry, what's up? Wicked Wick, Tano, Rob, Louie, what's up, man? Oh, Bino, what's good, brother? Good to see you in here. I see Dean in here, Caleb. What's going on, guys? How are we doing? How are we doing? Happy Monday. Let's stick with this. Keep it small. Who cares about my face, right? We got to see the charts. Let's see what's going on. Let's get a P&L check. Who's green? Who's red? How you guys doing today? I'm green, man. It was a nice day. Just took one trade. I'll log into my Tradeify live accounts. You can see I clicked on live right there. There we go. Just one long right here, one mini. Pretty much just following trend and playing the 80% setup, right? Market touches the previous day's point of control at 80% of the time. We had that crazy gap down. Market recovered all night, super bullish. At this point, it gets pretty clear to me, right? Like the market is showing its hand to us that it wants to fulfill the 80% setup. So I waited for the open, waited for a little Judas swing pullback. I got in a little bit early. It actually wanted to come down, sweep these lows one more time. We even put in a little bullish S&T after that, and then the market just ripped right up straight to the target. That's it. Nice, easy trade, guys. Easy trade. I took this live. How are you guys doing on the ASFX chat? Let's see. Sherry's green. Bino, you're green. Caleb, flat. Okay. Jacob, flat. Dean is green. Green. Max daily profit on my ignites. Nice job. Oh, nice. Nice setup here. I'll share this one with the chat. This is a clean move, bro. Take a look at this. Shout out Eric. Beautiful entry. Look at that, man. You were flat all day, waited for the pullback to the New York VWAP, followed trend, got out at high day. I see you have POC on there. You got value area high. Freaking clean move, bro. Very clean. I like this trade a lot. How's the YouTube chat doing? Sir Lunchalot, Zarb, can't get enough. What's up, Zach? What up, Simon? Rummy is red, down 850. Okay. Caught a nice short on oil. Damn, I haven't traded oil in a minute. Futuristic day trader. I like that name. Green. Currently in a buy at 25,379. All right. Let me see where JB is at too. See if I can pull him up. Link isn't working, James says? Huh. Let me send it to him. Let me send him a new link. That's weird. Maybe I used the wrong studio. I don't think I did, but James, if you're watching, I got you. I just dropped him the link, so he should be here soon. Hey, Zarb, you're here, there, and everywhere, it seems. I am, man. I'm everywhere. But yeah, that's my trade, guys. Easy long. It's all I've taken. I did scalp the Asia session on my top one futures accounts. I can show you guys that as well real quick. I think JB just came in. Let me throw him up here too. Let me just log in here. Yo, what's good?
Yo, what's up, bro? Sorry,
What's up,
yeah,
man?
the link wasn't working, dude, for some reason. But
Yeah, I don't know. Glad I checked Discord real quick.
yeah,
What's up, bro?
no, all good, bro. How was your day been?
It was good. I was just going over it. These are trades I took in the Asia session on my top one futures accounts, but this is my long on the Tradeify Live account from this morning. Just one trade. Um,
Okay,
that's it, man. Like pretty much, I was just playing the 80% setup because the market gaps down, and we pretty much swept these lows on that gap down, and then the market just ripped. And overnight session just told me this is bullish, man. I'm not going to fight this just because we gapped down, especially when we had this 80% setup. So, we opened below previous day's POC. Where did we trade up to? That POC. So, kind of my thought process once we were here, I waited for the open, and I really just waited for a decent sized pullback to trade straight up to the point of control because I said the market has shown its hand to me at this point. Like this is where we're going. This is the draw on liquidity for me. So I'm just going to wait for a better price, try and see if we can get like a pullback at 930, which we did, in the first 15 minutes. I didn't even get the best entry, but my stop was safe enough. Pulled back a little bit on me and then ripped right to the targets. And I front ran it. In hindsight, I could have easily just held for this because it became clear it's going there. But the reason I didn't, James, and ended up just looking for the high of day around here is that I didn't like this pullback. It freaked me out. So, when you get into a deep drawdown for a moment or it gets close-ish to your stop, and then you get that quick recovery, you're just like, let me just take this for a 1R instead of looking for
sure.
extra. So that was the thought process. But that's my trade. That's it.
Okay, yeah, I liked it, bro. I I got those longs at I was in my trade, so I took a trade. Let me get my screen up here. Took a trade pre-market. You see that? So I'm up 1,258 on the day, and I had NQ longs and YM longs. So those are my two trades. I took this trade on stream YM. I was literally in it for like 45 seconds, bro.
Yeah, nice.
Um,
That's the best.
I got out, and then that was my NQ trade pre-market. I didn't exactly get the highs, but I was more than happy with that. I think I did 540 on this trade, and then like the rest, which was at 710 on this trade. So yeah, nice trading day again, and I've got a payout with FTMO 2 this week at the moment. Yeah,
Is it that $6,000 payout?
It's a $4,000. No, I took that $6,000 two last week, two $6,000 last week. This is a 4.5 and a $3,500 payout. Two of them.
My dude. So were you copy trading those, or you just got them up to the same?
Just one account per day, bro. That's it. But I do have some even better news. I got we went to get my USA visa today, and they got approved. So
let's go. Cheers, brother.
The guy was asking, like, I went there, I had my son, because my Amanda's had a visa before, so hers was a post-in. She just had to mail hers in. And I went there to go get mine. The guy was like, so I'm standing with my son, and he's like, what's your purpose for the trip? I'm like, no, it's a holiday. They're like, cool, where you going? Miami, Tampa, whatever it is. And he's like, cool. Why are you going there? No, to check friends. Cool. Then it got interesting. It's like, so what work do you do? I said, I'm self-employed. He's like, cool. And what? I'm like, finance. He's like, yo, what finance? And I'm like, I day trade. I'm like, I day trade stocks. He's like, nice. For yourself or for other people? I'm like, no, for myself. And he's like, okay, but how did you get the capital? He's like being inquisitive, bro. I'm like, I got back, bro. I'm not going to give him the whole prop firm spiel on the. So I was like, no, I got back.
There's simulated funded accounts.
Yeah, I trade simulated funds that pay, and it's my bank account. But it was like, he was like, cool, your visa's approved. Have a good trip. It was quite
nice,
funny,
dude.
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, so was he pressing you like he needs to know about this stuff before he approves?
Well, they're just doing it from an inquisitive perspective. I'm assuming they don't want like some guy that's never going to leave the States to go into the USA. I'm assuming so.
So am I going to have to do that when I go to the UK? Am I going to?
No, bro. You wouldn't have to. You got an American passport, bro. That's the best thing in the world. Like, you guys have no idea what we have to do, bro.
Yeah, USA. Yeah, okay, cool. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure I just got to buy a plane ticket.
No, dude, you just buy a plane. Come on, man. You privileged folks in the USA. You don't have to do any of that stuff.
Oh man, bro, I'm excited for you to be down here, though, man. It's gonna be cool, bro. I mean, Tampa, and then also you're coming to New York, bro. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah. No, 100%. But yeah, I'm. Yeah, you're American, Zach. Don't worry about that. But yeah, I mean, right now where we're sitting, so I actually played that outside day stat with Edgeville on YM. That was also one of the reasons I was wanting to take the longs. We had opened up outside of previous days range and then trading back towards it, Zach. That on thing on YM, it had 67% chance of hitting today, which it hit. And then NQ as well. It had that same.
Wait, how does that stat work? So when you open up outside, like you gap below the previous day's low or high, it goes back in.
Correct. So
I didn't even know about
that. My trade on Friday was based on that, which I took live on stream. You can go rewatch that. And then today's trade as well, which I'm on with Edgeville, so on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. But ES also had that same stat today. We opened up outside, so we opened up here at like 8:32. The outside, the previous day's lows was down here at 8:46. We moved up back towards that. So yeah, it's called the outside day stat. So if you look at Edgeville's data here, so let's go to the Watson play. And then you look at let's go to mine, JB. You look at YM, Watson play. So it's already happened. So because obviously it's already hit that high. So you go to completed, look at YM. YM outside days. So bearish outside day, 67% chance that it will reverse back up to that previous day's lows. And NQ had the outside days, also 67% of the chance in the last 6 months. Yeah.
Bro, that's a very interesting stat. Damn. I didn't know about that one. What's that one?
Yeah. Say again?
What is that report called?
The outside day stat.
Outside day stat. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but that's different than the stat where if the market takes previous day's high in a session, that it's going to stay bullish, right? What's that one called? That's different.
Say that again.
Isn't there another stat where, like, if the market takes its previous day's high or previous day's low?
That's the previous day's range report. But the the previous day's range report. But that's better if it opens up inside of the previous day's highs and lows and then takes it.
Yes. Okay, understood. Now I get the difference.
Yes.
Got you.
Yes.
Nice, man. Yeah, I'm trying to think what we should do for the session because, like, I'm green on Top One Futures, green on Tradeify Live. I could either trade one of my other live accounts with Tradeify, or we try and full port some Lucid evals or something, try and get back to being funded with them. I don't know.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, personally for me, I'm not going to really look to trade much more today.
There's not much is happening.
Yeah. Also, we had highs, and you don't short this type of market. Stocks are also pretty. Also pretty. And Microsoft reversed quite aggressively. Like, look at that. So.
Yeah, bro, I was so bullish so I've been going over this a lot. I was talking to TraderMate Alex about this in our group chat, like, because he was bearish at the start of the day, or he was bearish before the market opened because, you know, all these tweets, everyone talking about the market's going to gap down 3%, blah, 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 blah. Bro, every single time that shit happens and everyone's talking about it on X, we get the gap down and then we just reverse the whole move. Like, it's like clockwork. So I was so bullish last night, and I would have been, like, this is hindsight, but I would have been long 2 micros, probably still, if I was just at the desk. I wanted to so bad, but I wasn't home yet. So I took my Asia trades and made a little bit of money, but I've just seen it happen so many times, James, where we gap down on a Sunday night. And it's not just that we gap down, because that could still be a bearish day, but we gap down and everyone is preempting the gap down and everyone's talking about it. You know what I mean? And there's all that fear and fun going into the market. It's like, bro, we always recover those moves. The indices are designed to go up. And that's them just, getting the fuel they need, getting everyone to barrel into shorts when the market opened up.
100%, bro.
Yeah. So I was not surprised by this run up. Were you surprised at all, or were you were just waiting until New York session anyway? You don't care what happens in Asia.
No, I don't care what happens in Asia.
Yeah.
Personally for me, bro, I knew the markets gapped down because I was watching the Masters until 1 a.m. in the morning. I put $100 2 week 3 weeks ago on Rory to win at 15 to 1, and I got a payout, $100, pays out 1.5. So I'm stoked with that. So it was intense watching. And then I went to the US thing, and then I saw markets were starting to bounce, and I was like, okay, just follow VWAP, trade what's in front of me. And look, we actually, once we took it at 2 hours into the market open, we actually don't come back and reclaim daily or overnight VWAP.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, pretty simple trading in my opinion today on the longs. I think your predetermined bias can mess you up sometimes. So how can you check?
You can like expect your, that's a lot of people talk about that, bro, but like it'll only mess you up if you're stubborn. Like you can have a predetermined bias based off technicals and an idea. And listen, if the market doesn't give you what you're looking for, you just got to not trade it. Problem is people get the bias and then they just can't control themselves. They just get obsessed with it. Don't get me wrong, I've done it, but it shouldn't mess you up. Having a bias should not just automatically mess you up if that bias is wrong. You should be able to react in real time.
Yeah.
Zach, how are you that chill, man? My advice. Any advice? I don't know, dude. I really don't know. Everyone says I'm chill. I don't feel chill on the inside. On the inside, I'm like taking trades and bugging out. I guess I just come off chill.
Yeah. But okay, so we got some guys red, some guys flat. Yeah, bro. I mean, at these levels, you don't really want to be doing too much. Jeez, look at that. No, it's still ripping, dude. It's still ripping.
Yo, James, I'm just going to go grab my water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good, dude. Yeah, even ES now trading actually back up above Friday's highs, which is at 887, 888. Yeah. Pretty crazy market action, I must say. Like to rally this much, I didn't expect it. I mean, just off that pullback where I was actually getting long pre-market on ES, we're up 81 points. And I think on the NASDAQ, we're up something ridiculous from that pullback where I was buying, like 348 points. Tesla's starting to rally. Tesla, I think, is lagging quite heavily behind the index or indexes. It's down like 40% of all-time highs. But yeah, I mean, we're not too far off all-time highs on ES. ES, we are 2% of all-time highs, and on NASDAQ, we are 3.5. Yeah, 3, almost 4%. So I think we go back to those all-time highs, personally. Yeah, anyone though is down on the day in ASFX that we can maybe help with?
Yeah, man, I don't know what to do here. What evals should I get, guys? Lucid? Try and be entertaining. So you're a psychopath basically, says Marla. I guess, man. I'm not trying to be. I don't do anything crazy. All right. What are the deals right now, James? Well, you're on the CFD side. You're not watching the futures deals. I'm trying to think what the deals. What can I get?
No, that's your game, boss.
Yeah. Lucid 40% off. Tradeify 40% off, but I can't trade them. My funded futures, dude. I love my funded futures. I kind of want to get back and start making money with them again. They're great. Sure. Top one futures, I got them. Apex, I'm still waiting. I'm not gonna buy any Apex accounts until I blow my legacy, so I'm waiting on that. Fuck Top Step. Bro, I don't know if I talked about this on stream. I was doing my taxes, man, and looking at what I spent on Top Step. Bro, I only traded them over the summer, and I was net profitable with them. I did pretty well over the summer with Top Step, but I swear the amount I spent surprised me because those
Sure.
$150 activation fees really add up. They
Oh, yeah.
really add up. They're the most expensive activation fee in the entire industry. I know they have the new plans, so I guess it's a little better with the new plan, but they didn't have that when I was trading them. So I just couldn't believe it. I was like, this sucks, man. This is not even not the move. Like, and nowadays with all the stuff going on with them, it's really not worth it. Chat, what firms are you guys trading with? Like, what's your go-to firm these days? Papa Zim, that's right. I'm with you. Yeah, man. Yeah, maybe I am a psychopath because I pop like 10 Zins a day on stream. Ola Prime, that's a firm you use? Never heard of that firm in my life. TOF, Take Profit Trader, 150K. Hell yeah. Shout out Take Profit Trader. Maybe I should just try and get more accounts with them again. That might be the move. Hi, Zach and James. I'm down on my FTMO verification. I'm going to buy the VWAP indicator from ASFX. Hope that could turn it around. Maybe you could speak on that, James. How could the VWAP indicator help this person?
Well, it's going to help you trade in trend. Like if you looked at today's price action on NQ or ES, any of the indexes, honestly. Yeah, I mean, it's going to plot it all for you manually or automatically, sorry. But look, it's going to help you trade in trend. You stay above the VWAP most of the time. You're not going to try the shorts. I mean, back in the day, I'll be looking, we gap down. We're definitely starting to sell off here. Well, that's not the case really from the VWAP. So, yeah.
So it helps you stay in line with the current market conditions if you're trying to follow trends and not get caught on the wrong side. That's one of the big asks from it.
Yeah, and if you're down on the verification, what I do on verification is size down. On phase 1, I'm quite aggressive, but on phase 2, I definitely size down, bro. It's not. Yeah,
that makes sense.
You don't need to be pushing and then on my funded accounts, I literally just trade. To get to like 3 or 4%, and then I look to take a payout. I don't try and push, if that makes sense. It's just unnecessary, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense, man. That makes sense. Any recommendation on passing evals fast, like 1 to 3 days? I have 2 TOF Elite Sim funded, but they took me forever to pass challenges to get there. So it depends where you're at, man. Listen, the advice on how to pass evals fast is risk more. There's no secret to it.
Yeah.
Risk the full send it, full port, risk half your balance. That's what people do to pass them fast. That's what I do when I want to pass them fast. I'll say though, caveat, are you profitable? Are you making money trading? Because if you're not yet, I don't know if trying to pass fast is gonna. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna do you any justice. Because now you're funded, but if you're not making money trading, now you blow the accounts. And what if you reset? The thing about it is there's no secret to passing evals fast and not blowing accounts in the pursuit of that. You're going to blow accounts in the pursuit of passing them fast. And the game it's an ROI game, right? So as long as I'm not resetting too much and my payout comes through and makes up for it, the risk reward on prop firms is great. But if you're not getting payouts and then you're also on the other hand, resetting your account 3 times to pass it fast, now you're just spending more money and that defeats the purpose. So it depends on where you're at, but there's no secret. Just send it.
So where we sitting at? So let me know if that makes sense with that outside day. So on Friday, I actually took it on NQ, Zach. Let's go. We'll have to go down to a lower time frame. Let's go to a 5 minute. I took this on NQ. Let's just reset screen. So basically, this is the trade that I actually took it on on Friday. But let's go like this. Oh, geez, the 1 minute. This was the trade I took on Friday live on stream again. But we opened up. So again, this is the opposite direction. This is an outside days to the high side, not to the low side. So we open up outside of the previous day's highs. Okay, here's the previous day's highs, 270. We open up outside it. As you can see, the open would have been at 316. I wait for price action. We reject the opening range high. We failed to move higher over here. I actually got short on this bar over there. So at the close at 10:50 Eastern time, 3:50 South African time. So that was my trade like that. Okay. I had my stop loss at opening range high. And my first target was opening range low. And then obviously in extension, if you're looking to trade exact target, you would look to trade back towards those lows at 270. I didn't get the full move. I got back out at opening range lows. We chopped around here, but I was more than happy with that. I did $1,000 on like 1050 on Friday, but it gives you a clear target. And if price action agrees with it, I think it's a really nice. They call it the ultimate reversal setup, Zach, the outside days report. So because it gives you such a clear target to trade towards, and because we're so close towards it, we opened up so close towards it, it's very likely that there was like 87% that we would hit that target.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the 15-minute opening range, right?
Yeah, 15-minute opening range.
So you don't do the double break much. You try to trade that first break. You trade into the first break of the opening range. That's your like bread and butter right there.
Yeah, that is my bread and butter. I don't wait for the break and then try to trade the double break. Could I have traded? You made money that day, 100%. But that's the brilliant thing about trading. You got to find what works for you. Now, I really like the shorts because we had gapped up so much on Friday, and that level was so close, only 50 points away. So 52 points away. So I was trading. I took the break of the New York session VWAP, bounce off of this opening range high, and I'm trading down towards first target. I'm always taking trades off at level, so I took it off at the opening range low, and then I got my best exit was like 286 or something like that. But then it does move down to 270. But on a Friday, I was more than happy with that.
Yeah, of course, definitely, man. That makes sense. Yeah, Friday was gross too. It was a tough day.
Exactly. I've had 40 winning days in a row on my FTMO live accounts.
That's amazing, bro. That's insane. 40 winning days in a row. Holy shit.
Yeah, I started off with one losing day, and then I've had 40 winning days in a row. And wow. I think I'll be up after today. I think I'll be up 47K on my FTMO live accounts across all three.
Amazing. See, I had my 30-day streak. Like I was green for every day in March, which got me to live with Tradeify. But since I got live, I had a couple red days, so the streak is broke.
Sure,
it's amazing. You're still killing it with that.
I'm not saying that because I'm looking to go for a streak. I'm just saying it because I've been taking.
It just happens. Yeah, it just happens. It's never. Whenever you're trying to do that, it never works. It just has to happen. You know. The stars align, and you're taking good trades. So that's how it's going to go. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about getting some accounts.
JW is asking, James, say that again. The ultimate reversal setup, where can I read it? On Ageful. So you can read up on Ageful. Go check out my streams from today. And if you want to rewatch it live, because I took the trade live, I think that's the best form of learning you can ever get. Because you can't fake that shit. Go watch it on Friday and today. On my YouTube channel. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, guys, my video is out, the Asia scalping model. I'm gonna plug that real quick. Video's been doing really well. Put it here. I'll link it in the chat if you guys want to watch it. People really liking it, man. People really liking it. Almost 10,000 views. Well, 7.5K in 5 days. That's definitely a better performer for me. You guys want to learn the Asia scalping model, negative risk reward? Here you go. I'm going to link it in the chat. Marlon says James is him.
Hey, I'll just try and trade one good trade at a time, and don't get too high or don't get too low. That's what I've been trying to do. And it feels good when it works off, when the hard work's starting to finally just click and get back in that groove. I think last year this time when I had my first child, it was difficult, and then I picked it up from June again, and then now into this year, carried the momentum into this year.
Yeah. How long did you struggle when you had your first kid? Was it like a month, 2 months?
I didn't take a prop from payout for like 3 months, bro.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that must have been tough, bro. But it's like, it makes sense. You're getting lack of sleep. Your entire life is flipped upside down in the beginning. You're learning how to adjust to a new lifestyle.
There's my
totally
channel.
Makes sense.
Zach, you can just send this link, and all my YouTube and everything is over there. You can go check it out.
Got you.
Yeah. Private chat. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, appreciate it, Sherry. Yeah, so I trade live at the open on my YouTube channel, and then I come on here for like recaps and speaking about markets with Zach. And if there's a trade, I'll look to trade, obviously. But I would say most of my money I'm done trading by 12 Eastern time, bro. My side, at least. Like my main account. My FTM accounts. If I take a trade, I might trade it on like a personal or like an eval account in the afternoon.
Also, you got that home team podcast coming out next week.
Yeah.
Mine came out on Saturday, guys, if you want to watch that. Another podcast with Austin. I feel like that's number 5 now. 5th pod I've done with Austin.
Yeah.
He's probably
when are you getting another? When's your next payout, boss?
Nothing really in the works right now, man. I'm still waiting for Apex to pay me the 8,000.
It hasn't hit yet.
No, I mean, I requested it on the 10th, right? So then the weekend came. So they never process payouts on the weekends. So I'm hoping to get an approval letter today or tomorrow. It's usually takes about that time. Other than that, I don't really got anything else, man. Apex is I'm just not trading them right now until the payout hits. Top 1 futures, I mean, I'm somewhat close. I'll pull that up. These are the 550K accounts. I started them last week. I mean, target is 3,000, right? So I'm not far away, but I'm like about halfway, a little over halfway there. So maybe if anything, it's going to be this. If I don't blow them, who knows? I might blow them. But right now it's going well. I've had 1 red day on them so far. I could pull up the accounts. One sec. Let me just log in the other window. Okay, there we go. So here they are. Here's my 5 accounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Instant sim funded 50Ks. 51.6 on all of them. Win rate 83%. 6 trading days so far. Total profit. Target's 3,000. You guys all know that. I've been doing really small winning days too. Like I don't think I've gone above 500. Or no, my highest profit day is 456. So I'm not anywhere. I'm not going to be worried about the consistency rule at all. And here it is. Here's that 1 red day. If I go here, it kind of has like the same calendar, similar calendar to TradeZella. So Friday I was red on these accounts, down $180. And all the other days, you can see I'm not taking too many trades on these either. Like, okay, the first day was the most. I took 8 trades. But after that, it's like 4, 5, 6, 3, 4. And these are 90% of them are from the Asia scalping model. So, I could take 1 to like 4 executions on the Asia scalping model most of the time. I usually don't want to go above that. But I'm only trying to make $100 a trade. That's all I'm doing. I'm looking for 5 to 10 points on NQ. If I'm trading a mini, I'll do 1 mini looking for 5 points, or I'm doing 5 micros looking for 10 points. So every trade's around $100 win. And that's all I do. So last night in Asia, I took 4 trades for $100 each, negative risk reward. They all won. That's it. So we'll see. Maybe I pass them this week, but you know how it is, James. I don't like to count down days or think about it. I like to
I think it's the dumbest thing ever.
It is. I mean, that's how everyone fucks up. Just trade.
Well, that's trading with expectations. You don't know how much you're going to make or lose in a day. So, to say I need to make $300 a day to get my payout. Well, you're probably more than likely going to mess it up. It's happened to me. I'm speaking from experience, so that's why I say it.
Same here, man. Yeah, that's how you screw yourself up. That's everyone. Like everyone does really good in the beginning. I've noticed this pattern. It was how it was for me, and it's how it is for a lot of people. When they get a new set of accounts, they usually do well that first day of new accounts. You know why? Because you have no expectations because you're nowhere near the payout. So you just focus on taking a good trade or two. You make some money. You do that a couple more times. Now you're halfway. Now you're getting halfway to the profit target and you start freaking out. And you start counting. You go, okay, if I make $300, today's Tuesday. if I make $300 on Tuesday, $200 on Wednesday, and then I only need to make 100, you just do all this stupid math in your head. And then one of those days doesn't go to your expectation because you're trying to make it perfect. And because you don't reach your expectation for that day, what happens? You take another trade, you go out of the plan, you tilt, you just can't do it like that. So I don't even think about it. Like I just try to trade.
Yeah, I agreed, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
We are respecting previous days highs, which is obviously Friday's highs, but we've just gone vertical at the moment. And again, last week was a very bullish week. We closed basically on highs.
Yep. Yeah. Bullish. How much
Very
risk
bullish.
per trade? Depends. On the Asia model, I'm risking a lot, man. I'm risking like $500 to make 100. Negative risk reward. Bobby's asking for your YouTube, James, but in the ASFX chat, so you could probably just drop that for him.
Yeah. He has all my links, and then my YouTube is in the social link at the top there. So let me put that there, Bobby. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and Stephen, to answer again, if I'm 5 to 10 points, I'm risking usually 20 to 25, sometimes 30.
And I do recommend Bobby or anyone here go rewatch my recent YouTube video. I made 25 grand. It was actually 26, but by the end of it, but 26K on my FTMO accounts last month, and I walked through quite a few, like 80% of my trades that I took, and you'll see very few of them are going like full 1R. I'm getting like 0.5R up, 0.6R up, and I'm cutting profits and then taking 2 of those a day. Now I'm moving on. Yeah, Zach, the one thing I am proud about, I must say, like on this run, is this account. Let me just get it here for you. Before you switch over, I just need to flip in Google Authenticate to log in.
Oh, yeah. Okay, when you're ready.
Yeah, let's go like that. So this account will do, let me just go like this. This account will be due for scaling when I'm actually in the States. I'll actually be at Austin's house during this time. So that'll be quite cool. Maybe you'll make a video or reel on it. It'll be quite cool.
You should. You definitely should.
But this account, which is the account that I traded today. I did post on Twitter about it. So you can follow all my social medias there. But this is the account here. Okay, you can put it on.
Got you.
So this account here, as you can see, I'm up 3.7 on it at the moment. So what I do on my FTMO accounts is I've got 3 of them. So I rotate them. And they've got different payout dates. You can take a payout every 2 weeks on FTMO. That's how it works. So I got this account, I think, on Friday or maybe Thursday after the payout. I took a 6K payout on. And then I just started trading it again. And then I'll lock this one up because I got another payout due tomorrow. Then I'll stop trading this and I'll trade the new account. So then I'll lock this payout in. So after trading this tomorrow, I'll lock the payout in of 2.9. And then, I probably won't trade this tomorrow because I got the payout. So, and then I'll trade the new account and then I'll wait for that payout date. And then I'll trade that for like 5 days. And then the third account comes for payout. Then I'll stop trading that if I'm up like 2, 3, 4 grand. And then I'm rotating like that. But on this account, since the 20th of Jan, you can see I started trading it then. I've made $26,399 on it. This is just one of the 3 accounts. I think the other 2, I'm up like 11 and 9.6 or something. So it's a total of 47 across the 3 accounts that I've made. But this is what I'm doing. I make 5 grand payout, 1 grand payout, 4 grand payout, like that. And I'm just doing it up like that. Last payout on this was 7,600. Take 80% of it. It was 6,100 payout. And then this, I'm up 3.7 on it and I'm eligible to 80% of it. But now on the 20th of May, I'll be on that scaling plan because I just need that 4 months to it. And then I'll take 90% of the profit. So, yeah.
Very nice. Yo, some people are talking about a new account plan with Top One Futures. We should go over this. I'm learning about it in real time as you guys are. So let's take a look. I haven't looked into it. They got rid of the Elite Daily accounts. That's how Top One Futures is, man. They just like test stuff and then get rid of it, and then they might bring it back. So they're doing a new account plan. It's called Elite Access. So let's take a look at this. Let's just do it from this for the sake of the 50K account right here. So profit target 3,000. Daily loss limit, none. So no daily loss limit. Trailing drawdown, 2,000, all standard so far. End of day drawdown. Max contracts, 3 minis or 30 micros. That's fine. No consistency on the challenge phase. Okay, so I like that. 1 day pass. Consistency on funded 40%. Reset fee is only $35. Okay. You can reset the funded for 500. If you fail your funded account, you can reset it. Activation fee. Okay, so I see what they're doing here. So the activation fees are expensive, but the eval is very cheap. Oh, they're all $39. What? Oh, I see what's going on. Dude, I honestly, because I don't pay attention. Like, I didn't understand how this plan works. Okay, so the plan is any account is $39. But once you pass, you're going to pay a bigger activation fee. I actually kind of like that. A little expensive if you're going for the bigger account. Like, okay, $359 activation fee for the 150K, but you're dropping $40 to pass. So when you finally pass them, if you wanted it to do 5, how much would that be? 359 times 5. I'm bad at math. 359 times 5. So you're dropping like $1,800. Okay, what if I did a bunch of instant funded 150Ks with 50% off? 470. 470 times 5. I'm trying to see what, you guys see what I'm doing here? $470 times 5. Okay, still more expensive. Okay. But oh wait, you got to also multiply this. You got to multiply 39 times 5. Am I going to mess this up by doing this? But plus 39 times 5. Will that mess it up? No. Okay. So all in cost, if you pass on the first try, is under 2,000. Okay. So, I mean, you can have a better value here. Even if you need to reset twice, you'll still have about the same value, and you'll get a 40% consistency rule once they're funded. Now, if you do it with the 50Ks, it might be a better move. $39. And then the activation fee is $189. Yeah, but the buy-in is cheap. You see what I mean? So every account is $39.
Sure.
That's what.
How many accounts can you have? You can have
5. 5. Yeah. It's interesting, man. I don't know if I'll be trying them out. Maybe I will. I don't know. I like instant funded from them. You know what I like about the instant funded from them, guys? The drawdown. 150K accounts, you get 6,000. 100K accounts, you get 4,000. If you go with the bigger ones, you get some of the best drawdown in the space. That's where I think the biggest edge with Top 1 Futures is for me. I like their instant funded, but this is interesting. They're always trying new shit. That's what's cool about them. So that's cool. Zach, why don't you like FTMO? Because I trade futures, so I don't trade CFDs at all. So I just don't trade with FTMO.
Yeah. Do you trade a fixed amount of lots or FTMO or a fixed amount of money? I don't look at lot sizes because it's going to differ from CFD broker to CFD broker. I look at monetary. I always know how much I'm risking per trade.
Zach, great video on your Asia negative RR setups. Besides structure, do you use any VWAPs or anything to help with direction? No, so I don't use VWAPs or anything like that. I use volume profile with like SMC style concepts. That's it. You want to learn VWAP, you should still check out ASFX TV. Check out Evan's course or Austin's course. Let me link. I'm going to drop the link to ASFX TV, guys. If you want to try it for free for 30 days, you can get access. You'll get full access to the courses, everything you need. Especially if you're trying to learn VWAP, it's a good move. Or you want to learn my concepts, which is ICT with volume profile. My course is on there. I'll drop the link for you guys right now. Oh, wait, I just dropped the wrong link. I'm retarded. Oh. There you go. There you go, guys. That'll get you 1 month free, so no cost. Just try it out. Can't hurt. Happy Monday. Flat on my side, says Angel. Yeah, today I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few people that are flat. Pulling back a little bit here. Did we take the level I was looking at? Yeah. So this is the problem. Like, guys, from my perspective, I talked about this on stream. This was the last draw in liquidity to me. Like, I felt pretty confident we were going to just come up and take previous day's high. After that, I don't know where we go next. I mean, at that point, you got to look left and you got to go to the higher time frame. So we have these targets. Like, I'd be looking at this next. We're pretty close. We'll probably come get that today. Unless ES already took it, unless there's some type of like SMT divergence, which there's not. Yeah, kind of a tough read for the markets. You just got to either go long, close your eyes, target some of these levels. But this was the big draw for me, was that previous day's high, and it's been taken. So I don't know what this wants to do now. There's no setup here for me, just a slow grind up. I don't like it. Titan Forex says sells now. We got closed below trend line plus IFBG. Close below trend line. That's Tori. This is Tori Trade's alt account. I know it. She's trying to promote her trend line course. Was looking at Top One Elite Access. 39 states it is a one-time fee. $189 is slashed through. No, so Jose, the way it works, it's a one-time fee of 39, no monthly fee. The $189 is the activation fee, isn't it? Am I wrong on that? Scott, I don't think I'm wrong. Yeah, no, it's not slashed through. Activation fee, 189 right here. So yeah. It's a cheap buy-in, expensive activation fee. So at least if you're going to blow your accounts, it's 1 day pass. So you could reset a bunch of times for little money, for little cost. And then you're only going to finally pay once you get the accounts activated. Randy and Evan were dissing ICT trading this morning. They love doing that, but let's do some back-to-back payouts. How about that? Oh! Yeah. Oh!
Yes, God.
Yeah. Now, you know what I think I got to start saying? I trade SMC, not ICT. People like that. People like that better. I trade SMC, guys, not ICT. ES did take out last Friday's highs. Yeah. Yeah, there's no target for me.
Yeah, that's kind of funny. Yeah. Wow.
Guys, give us your opinion. Activation fee, the new elite access counts, cheap buy-in, expensive activation fee. What's your take on it? I don't know if people are going to like that. I guess DGens will like it because it's like I can just reset a bunch of times and not feel bad about it. Like you're only shelling out real coin once you pass.
True. Yeah, I'm not.
To me, it's Apex, but expensive. Yeah, I kind of know what you mean because Apex is cheaper than that. And you don't get to trade 20 accounts. You got to trade 5. Not for me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think those elite daily accounts are going to be way more popular. I think they should bring those back. Exactly. Yeah. You know what's funny, James? On this stream, the lower probability thing is for us to take a trade than to not take a trade on Killzone.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, dude, I'm not going to take a trade now. Like, I'm not going to fade this move or some. Yeah, it's good to recap. It's good to use these streams specifically for I'm mentioning for the ASFX TV guys to ask us questions. Ask us questions. We recap our trades from the day, and if we do happen to find a trade, then cool. But yeah.
Yeah. Also, things will change. Market conditions shift. So one day the PM session is going to be popping off again, and then it will be extra volatile. It all changes. By the way, someone's saying that it's not giving you a free month. You probably didn't use this link. Use this exclusive link right here, Roman.
Yes, sir.
That was a funny comment, though. It's Apex, but more expensive. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, Roman. Got you, bro. One of these days, PM session will be great again. Bro, when I was still working at the grocery store, PM session was good because I traded it and it was like always doing something. If I was still working at the grocery store these days and having to trade this, I would be pissed. If this was my only time to trade, that would be a bummer.
Yeah. No, 100%. This is yeah. Let's actually look here. Let's go to my just let's go like this. Let's go all accounts. Yeah, it's on. See, I only have one link there because I'm only trading one at the time. See that? Let's go dashboard. Let's go year to date. Let's go reports. Let's go to day and time. Let's go to trade time. Look, yeah, most of my money is being made between 4 and 5 p.m. South African time and between 3 and 4. Reason that would be is you guys changed your time zones in March, which we don't change. So the open used to be 4:30 p.m. my time, so that coincides with the first 30 minutes of the open, and then again 3 p.m. at the moment the market opens 3:30 p.m. So between 3 and 4. So I'm making most of my money before 11 a.m. Eastern time. That's when I'm making most of my money. I do have some trades in the London session, you know, you're odd like 3-4 grand. And then later on in the evening too, when I might take a trade on stream. But most of my money is being made between 3 and 5 p.m. South African time. So that would be 9 and 11 Eastern time. There we go. So
I wonder if I could still look at my old accounts on Tradeify. I got to remember what the number is, I guess, because I'd love to look back at those stats and show the stream because, bro, it's crazy how much money was made in the Asia session for me on these accounts. I can't do it, I don't think. You know what's annoying about the live account, bro? I don't have a dashboard anymore. I can't use the Tradeify journal, which was one of my favorite things. They don't connect the live accounts to it.
Interesting.
They just leave me on my own. Even if I want to request a payout, I have to email them. They should really adjust that. They should get it like they should get a system for the live accounts. They should somehow connect it to the trade journal. You should be able to request payout from a button. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. That is a weird one, I say.
Top One Futures, it was like that too. I don't know if it still is or isn't. It used to be like that though. You would need to hit up customer support to request your payout if you're on live. But now they do pre-live. See, so on the pre-live, you can just use the dashboard. But on the real live accounts, you got to just hit up customer support. I don't know how it is for Lucid. I'm not sure. What's the meaning behind Zarb? In French, Zarbi means weird. Oh, that fits. I'm weird. Marlon, you're French. That's cool, first off. Zarb is just like a childhood nickname because my name is Zach. His name is Arbucci. So people just always called me Zarb. And that was my like social media handles. And I just always kept it like that. And then people called me Zarb here. So pretty much all my friends call me Zarb. I'm called Zarb in the trading world. A little bit less in the trading world. People call me Zach here. But if they just know me from socials, they know me as Zarb. But that's what it is.
James, both of you, what is your standard trading view levels indicators? RBI. I just use, so what I'm assuming you're asking more from the VWAP perspective, JW, but I just have the previous day's highs and lows, and I got the New York session open VWAP and the daily VWAP. That's what I got on my chart.
For me, man, it's just volume profile. That's the only indicator I use. Everything else is price action.
Yeah.
What's up, JB and Zach? Long time. Oh, Ack. I remember Ack.
Of course.
What's good, bro?
Yes, sir.
How you been, dude? How's trading been for you? How's life? I remember Aquin on the Behind the Charts trading podcast. I listened to that when it came out. It was a good one.
I actually need to listen to that, but it's good to hear from you again, bro.
Dude, do you remember Colin from Black Shirt Club, James?
Of course. Yeah, of course.
Where's he been at?
He actually messaged me the other day. Well, the other day, I mean like a month ago. He's good. He's trading well, bro. He's been keeping a low profile.
That's good, man. He had a funny vibe. He was always a funny guy.
He's actually a good guy. Sometimes he can come across quite brash, but he's actually a very good guy. I enjoy him.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. No, I liked him. He was actually, when we left the Black Shirt Club, when I was done, this is when I was still just kind of trading. I wasn't really even profitable yet. We created our own little Discord of like ex Black Shirt Club members, and Colin was a part of it. And he was funny in there, man. Yeah, we got 2 minutes left. And guys, any questions before me and JB head off? Any technical analysis questions, indicators, price action, prop firm questions? Let me know.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, you want to lock in 90% off Apex on the new plans, code ZARB. Lucid, 40% off the Flex accounts. I'm probably going to buy those. I'll probably buy those when we get off. 50K Flexes are pretty cheap. I'm probably going to go with those. Try and get them passed tomorrow.
Sick. Yeah, I can take that pallet sack in. Just checking the hours here. I can take it in on one of the accounts. Can take it in. So I'm not trading two more accounts because I've locked in. I'm just trading that third one right now. But the next account that's due for pallet is due in 22 hours, and then the other account is due in 7 days, so a week. Yeah.
How does FTMO pay? Do they do Rise?
No, dude, they do bank or crypto. I take mine in crypto personally.
So you just give them a crypto address and they send it over. How long does the payout usually take before it hits?
Every single payout is under 24 hours from when I requested.
Man, maybe I should just mess around with FTMO for fun. You know what? All right, this is what I'm going to do. When the $8,000 Apex payout hits, I will allocate $500 from that payout to a 100K FTMO account.
Yeah.
We'll give it a shot. I'll trade it slow. I'll try to actually I don't care if it takes 3 months. Who cares? It'll just be a fun.
Dude, because then if you when you do get a pass, because obviously you have the skill, when you get a pass, you can literally use it as like your cash account every month. Okay, cool. I'll try and make two to $5 grand on this a month. You don't have to swing hard on it, you know?
Yeah. Or maybe I could even use it as a swing trading account.
Maybe. But the payouts are pretty cool. You get bank withdrawals or crypto, and I take mine in crypto. The banks are slow in South Africa, so I take mine in crypto, and then literally as soon as I hit, request payout, 24 hours, bro. But most of the times it comes within like 4, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. So that's what we'll do. Hope see. All right, Apex better not deny me. So as long as I don't get denied and I get the $8,000, I'll allocate 500. Because they're $500, right? Or are they a little bit more for a 100?
I think it's like 550, bro.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I'll do that.
Remember that if you pass the count and you take a payout, you get a refund.
Awesome. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Because $10,000 a static drawdown, and if I could swing trade it and just trade it small, that might be fun.
Well, technically, I've spent no money this year on prop firms because I got my refund on all my accounts. Yeah,
that's insane, man. Yeah, the only futures firm that still does that is Take Profit Trader. They did it.
Oh, sick. So just one or two more questions before we leave. In regards to the courses on ASFX, is the trading material recommended? I would say the live streams. Yeah, we are right now. Yeah. And then someone's asking buy or sell. Well, right now, I wouldn't do anything personally. I would not look to buy at these levels, but I also wouldn't look to fade momentum that we've been seeing the whole day. I think there's just better times to be trading personally. I think use this as a time to listen to us, ask us questions, see what trades we took, what trades did you take, ask us for feedback on the trades that you took. And if we do happen to find a trade, which we do some days at this time, listen in. But always appreciate being on with you guys. We'll see you all on Wednesday. I'll be on Wednesday, but Wednesday for the Kill Zone again.
Yeah, man. And remember, guys, it's not just us. If you watch us on YouTube, remember, if you join ASFX TV, you get access to the 9:30 a.m. live streams New York session with Austin, Randy, and Evan, and they have guests on as well. So you get that, you get the courses. Worth giving it a shot for 30 days. See if the courses help you, man. But yeah, I guess we'll leave it there, JB. Always fun chatting with you, man. And I'll see you on Wednesday again.
Yeah, 100%. Perfect, guys. Take care. We'll see you all on Wednesday. Yes, sir.
Peace.